Welcome back to Standard. This is the third part of the video based on statement sums from exercise 4.3. Now we have done till question number 9th. We are left with just two questions from the exercise. Let's take a look at question number 10th. An express train takes 1 hour less than a passenger train to travel 132 kilometers between Mysore and Bangalore, without taking into consideration the time they stop at intermediate stations. If the average speed of the express train is 11 kilometers per hour more than the speed of the passenger train, find the average speed of the two trains. Let's see how we are going to do this. In the question, they are talking about two trains. We have to find out the speed of both the trains. There is a relation given between the speeds of the two trains. The speed of the express train is 11 kilometers per hour more than the speed of passenger train. That is what I'm going to use to assume the speeds. So let's write down. Let speed of passenger train as x kilometers per hour. Therefore, the speed of express train will be equal to x plus 11 kilometers per hour. The express train is faster. Both the trains cover a distance of 132 kilometers between Mysore and Bangalore, and you have to ignore that they are stopping at intermediate stations. So if they were traveling from one station to another station non-stop, what will be the time taken by both? So we have the speed for each train, we have the distance traveled, we can find out the time taken. So time taken by the passenger train, distance over speed, this will be 132 by x hours, and same way the time taken by the express train, distance over speed, this will be 132 over x plus 11 hours. And according to question, the express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train. So time of the express train, I'll just use ET, the time taken by the express train is 1 hour less than time of the passenger train. So passenger train I'm representing by PT. This is given in the very first sentence that the express train takes 1 hour less than the passenger train. So from here we can make the equation. Time taken by the express train is 132 over x plus 11 equals to 1 hour less than the time of passenger train. So the time of passenger train minus 1. Let's simplify and form our quadratic equation from here. So I'm transposing minus 1 to left hand side and this to the right hand side. 132 by x minus 132 over x plus 11. So I am taking 132 common here and side by side taking the LCM. This will be so if you want to write down an intermediate step, this is what we have. If you take 132 common on the right hand side, this is what we are left with. So I am taking the LCM in the bracket here and I obtain this. Since it's minus, be careful, use brackets. So 1 equals to 132, opening the brackets and simplifying the denominator, x gets cancelled. So 1 equals to 132 into 11 over x square plus 11x. This gives me 1 equals to 1452 over x square plus 11x. Transposing this denominator to the left hand side, x square plus 11x multiplied with 1 will be the same expression, equals to 1452. Let's transpose all terms to one side. we get a quadratic equation. Now we have to solve this and obtain the values of x. I'm going to split the middle term. You can always use the quadratic formula. Once the middle term is split, I have to pair up and find the common factors. So the linear factors obtained are x plus 44 and x minus 33. We equate these to 0 and find x. From here x is minus 44. From this factor x is 33. Again, we are going to check which value is possible. X represents speed. It cannot be negative. So this value will be rejected because it's negative. You can write reason for yourself. So we have the speed of the train as. So the answer is speed of the passenger train, which was represented by x, is 33 kilometers per hour, and speed of express train, it was x plus 11. So this will be 33 plus 11 equals to 44 kilometers per hour. Let us take a look at question number 11th. Question number 11th. The sum of the areas of two squares is 468 meters square. If the difference of their perimeters is 24 meters, find the sides of the two squares. Now I will be doing this question like question number 7th, where I begin with two variables, but later on I reduce them in such a way or convert them in such a way that the equation formed is in single variable. So I'm going to start by assuming the sides of the two squares. Question number 11th. Let sides of the two squares be x and y. In the question they are talking about the areas of these squares and the perimeter of these squares. So let's find out their areas. Area of square with side x will be x square, because the area of a square is side square. Area of square with side as y will be y square. I also need the perimeters. Let's calculate on this side. Perimeter of square with side x will be equal to 4x. Perimeter of a square is 4 times the side, so this will be 4 into x. Now the perimeter of square with side y, this will be 4y. Now in the question they are saying that the sum of the areas is 468 and difference of perimeters is 24. So sum is fine. We don't want to know which side will be bigger or which side will be smaller. But for the difference we need to know larger value and the smaller value. Only then we can write down the difference. So I'm going to assume here that x is greater than y. If x is greater than y, that means this square is bigger, its perimeter will be bigger. This will be the smaller square, its perimeter will be smaller, and hence I'll be able to make my equation. Now let us see what are the two equations obtained from here. Using the sum of the areas, I get x square plus y square equals to 468, and the difference of the perimeters gives me 4x minus 4y equals to 24. Now I have got two equations here. I have to obtain a single quadratic equation. So I'm going to simplify this, take 4 common. From here x minus y will be equal to 24 by 4. X minus y comes out to be 6. From here x will be equal to 6 plus y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this over here. The value of x obtained from the second equation, the perimeters equation. So x will be replaced by 6 plus y. X square, 6 plus y square plus y square as such equals to 468. Expand the squares and you will be able to obtain a quadratic equation in variable y. From here, applying the identity, a square plus b square plus 2ab, y square as such, this will be 2y square plus 12y plus 36, transposing 468 over left side. So 2y square plus 12y minus 432 equals to 0. Let's take 2 common. Y square plus 6y minus 216 equals to 0. So 2 when transposed to the right hand side, it will be 0 by 2, which will be 0, which can be ignored. So this is the quadratic equation I obtain. I'm going to split the middle term and obtain the value for the variable y. After splitting, we factorize the pairs, the first pair and the second pair. From here I will be able to obtain 2 linear factors, and from the linear factors I will be able to obtain the value of the variable. So taking y plus 18 equals to 0, y will be equal to minus 18. Taking y minus 12 equals to 0, the value of y is 12. Since these are the sides of the squares, this value will be rejected because side cannot be negative. So we have one answer here. Side of smaller square is 12 centimeters, the units are centimeters, and from here the side of the bigger square, for this I'm going to use this result, x equals to 6 plus y. So this will be 6 plus 12 equals to 18 centimeters. This is the answer for 11th question. With this, your exercise is complete.